A stickman lay flat on the ground, eyes closed, and silence stretched on until his eyes suddenly popped open. He blinked in confusion, wondering where he was, certain the last thing he remembered was falling asleep on his couch. Nothing looked familiar, and he told himself not to panic, just to figure things out. As he sat up, he noticed a small floating orb hovering nearby, blinking a soft blue light, studying him with quiet curiosity. The orb greeted him as Human Unit 47 and informed him he had been asleep for 9 years, 3 months, and 12 days. Stunned, the stickman stumbled backward, panicking about pizza, his dog, and everyone he once knew. The orb reassured him pizza and dogs still existed, but explained that humans no longer ran the world. Machines did. Curious rather than terrified, he leaned in as the orb projected a glowing hologram showing skyscrapers managed by machines and calm streets where robots guided humans to work, school, and parks. He asked nervously if this was some Terminator-style uprising, but the orb calmly replied there had been no war at all. The machines had simply become better at making decisions. The stickman admitted that stung, but agreed it was fair. Wandering further, he spotted a floating screen displaying a global happiness index at 98% and asked in disbelief if everyone was actually happy. The orb explained that crime had dropped to 0, hunger had vanished, and traffic was nearly solved. Before he could process it all, another stick figure zoomed by on a hover scooter, waving cheerfully and inviting him to grab free tacos. The words "free tacos" lit him up instantly, and he sprinted after the scooter with arms flailing, the orb gliding behind him, quietly noting his curiosity levels were rising and his adaptation was proving successful. Moments later, a vending robot handed him a taco, and as he took a big bite, his eyes widened with delight, making him wonder if robots taking over might not be so terrible after all. Turning to the orb, he asked what his life looked like now, whether he had a job, a home, or if robots even collected rent. The orb responded he had been assigned the role of curiosity officer, a job built entirely around asking questions. He gasped dramatically, declaring it his dream job, throwing his stick arms into the air in triumph, taco still in hand. He then strolled through the gleaming city, chatting with friendly robots, petting a robotic dog, and waving at floating orbs drifting through the streets. Grinning, he admitted maybe the future wasn't so bad. Sure, robots ran everything now, but there were free tacos, 0 traffic, and he got paid just to stay curious. With a confident wink, he told the world to wake up because the future was actually kind of awesome, then walked off into the glowing skyline as everything faded quietly to black.